And I'm back today with more of the terrifying puzzle. I was thinking about it all last night while I was diamond painting and thinking, how am I going to steel myself to do this puzzle? But I'm going to. And I'm going to work on it today for at least a couple of hours. And we'll see how that goes. And I think what I'm going to do is record in time lapse. And if there's anything I want to add afterwards, I'll just put a voiceover in. Okay, let's go. So I have now finished the phoenix. The only thing that's left are some claws down here. When I find those, I'll put them in. And now it's time to move on to the clock that's down here. And I was researching this image last night because I thought, I don't know if that's a copyrighted image or not. And I was actually really happy to see that this image was a piece of street art. So it was it's this huge mural on the side of a building that somebody created, and aren't we lucky that they did? Now I have no idea how this is all going to go together, but we're going to find out together. And as I found from the piece up here, oh my goodness, those pieces, it stays together now because there's the outer edge, but it did not stay together very well at all, and it was super frustrating. Now I'm not even sure that all of these pieces belong to the clock, but that's okay. The ones that don't, we'll know as we go along. And I'm recording sound using my old phone since when I'm in time lapse, it's recording at 5 times the speed that I'm working. And it would just be a nightmare trying to edit if I had to like detach the sound and try to attach it all the time. So I am just going to go with the separate sound recording and hope that that works okay. And if it doesn't, oh well. I hear a squeaking from my shirt rubbing against the counter. It's just the most annoying thing. Oh. Some of these pieces are pretty banged up from when I tried to put the edges together. So it's going to be a hard thing to do to fit them all together. Okay, I need tape because these pieces are coming apart as I work them. So I gotta tape them together. Because as I have to move them around, it's a total pain in the butt when they come apart. And the light today is terrible. Okay, that's not ideal, but it's better. Oh my God, this puzzle, you guys. Okay, so it looks like I have done about as much of the clock as I can. I think I'm missing a few pieces. And so I'm going to pick some more pieces now and carry on. So what am I going to do next? I'm going to do the band of yellow across the top because there's not a lot of yellow in this. So I'm going to pick out all the pieces that have any yellow in them. And it doesn't actually matter that there aren't a lot of pieces that have yellow, because I'll just get a sense of accomplishment from filling in the parts that do. Oh, there's her eyes. I'm going to put that on the board because that'll sort of center me. When I saw this image, I just thought it was absolutely gorgeous. That as I can for now. I'm not sure that these parts are actually parts of the clock. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try and do this band of green here because it is a pretty distinctive color. There might be a little bit more of it up here by the clock, but I think this will be the next good section to do. These may not be all the right greens, but that's okay. Because I think I'm going to do all the greens next, like over the next few hours. And again, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be working on this today, until my back gets sore or until I get tired of it or whatever. And I do have my project of the month to finish for my diamond painting videos, so I have to be conscious of that too. Yeah, I think I'm mixing too many greens here. I should stick with the dark greens, but I'm not going to fuss too much about it because I'll figure this out as I go along. Now I know I'm mixing the medium greens and the dark greens, but that's kind of okay. I can fuss with that, and it'll give me a better sense of how the puzzle works up as I go along. And I am revising my opinion of this puzzle. As frustrating as I found figuring out the best way of keeping the edge together, I'm now enjoying doing this, and that's the whole point, is the enjoyment. And so yeah, so far I'm into this puzzle. So there's going to be a lot of me just trying these different pieces wherever I think they might go. And I don't want to resort to using the letters on the back as guides unless I'm really not sure about how something might or might not fit. Okay, so these things on the back are actually very useful, the letters on the back, because sometimes you can't tell, like the cut of the puzzle really is not great, and so you really can't tell if you're getting it right. And the only way you can really tell is by when I go to tape it, if they don't fit together, well, then I know. And the reason I'm taping these is because sometimes I don't know whether the green is going to be on the left or the right side of the trunk. So I'm going to have to be moving these around a lot. And if they keep coming apart every single time I move them, that is going to be a huge aggravation. So I'll just take the time now to tape them together, and that will save me untold grief later. Yeah, definitely wise to invest in puzzles that have a little bit more thickness to them. And I had never realized before how important the thickness of a puzzle was. I do now. Okay, I think I've got all the ones that I've taped together now, yeah, I think I've got all the ones that I've matched up together now, so, okay. And now I'll just do it as I go along. So some of you might be wondering, how can she be so patient? I am a fairly patient person, and it stands me in good stead for things like this. Okay, I have to take a break and eat something. Okay, everybody, so I am back. It's probably, yeah, it's about 2 or 3 hours later. I mostly finished eating my breakfast. I haven't touched this. My phone's charged. My dog's walked. And now I'm going to get back to this and hopefully get a little bit more of this done. So one thing that doing this and then taping the pieces together helps with is making sure that in fact I'm fitting pieces together where they belong, because as I said, this has very, very minor differences in the cuts of the pieces, and so unless you can see from the back that the letter codes are not actually lining up properly, sometimes it's hard to tell. And I feel it's time well spent, because at the end, if I didn't do this, I would have pieces that were in all the wrong places, and that would be an absolute nightmare, and it would drive me insane, and I'd be really mad and upset. All right, now I'm really starting to get pissed off, man, because these pieces that I put together earlier, I didn't tape together. Now they're all coming apart, and I am suffering the consequences. Okay, I am revising my opinion of this puzzle yet again, and thinking it's really not one I'm enjoying very much. Oh my God, this is maddening! Absolutely maddening. good long time that I spent redoing a piece that I had already done. That's frustrating. That's really, really frustrating. And here, these pieces are loose too, so I think I should probably tape them down. Okay, the light in here is absolutely atrocious. Like, so bad. I can't work on this anymore today. So I'm stopping for today. I will come back tomorrow. So all I'm going to do is first I'm going to consolidate as much as I can on this small piece here because I actually want to get rid of this big piece. It's big, it's heavy, it's taking up a lot of space, and I just want to be done with it. So I'm going to just move all this stuff around, rearrange things so that I'm using up all of the space on this cutting mat and less space on the other. Now this is what I did yesterday when, and I did it off camera. Okay. So now this goes on top of this, and there we go. And that's it for today, everybody. Well, hello, everybody. I am back with day 3 of working on the puzzle. I don't need to do a lot of introduction because this is part of a longer video, so let's just get right into it. Here we go. Okay, so I was working on the green area, and yeah, mostly the green area, and I need to figure out what else goes there. So I'm going to pick out some more greens. And what I'm doing now is just taking all of the greens that I'm coming across. And I see that I missed some last time. I've been away from this for a day, I think, just doing diamond painting videos and stuff. So just sort of getting back into it. I have to get my head back into that headspace that I was in on Friday, I think. Today is Monday. Maybe it was Saturday. I can't remember what day it was. And I find it interesting because people on YouTube who made comments on my videos said, you know, I'm surprised that for your first puzzle you would start with such a difficult one. And I thought, oh, I thought I chose a fairly simple one. Oh well, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to take another look at this stuff that I did before, see if I can find anything that really belongs someplace that I hadn't put it. All right, I'm starting to get the groove, I think. I just needed to get used to the puzzle again after having been away from it for a while. Oh my God, this is a lot harder than I thought. if I shouldn't try to build her, since I've got her fingers now. This is really, really horrible. Like, really, really horrible. Oh my God. So just for a sense of time, I've now been recording for an hour and 10 minutes. And I've gotten, what, 25 pieces together, if that? Holy smokes. This puzzle is going to take me forever. I tell you, having to put it together with tape at every step is beyond annoying. Beyond annoying. So happy, so happy, so happy. Yay. Okay, you guys, I'm starting to feel like maybe I'll be able to finish this. Maybe. No. Maybe. 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 Okay, so I think I had more of this done, but I don't remember. I just don't remember. Oh my frustrating as all get out. Since I have cleared the cookie tin, even though I haven't finished putting everything away where it belongs, I did get quite a bit done today. This is the worst puzzle I've ever worked on in my life. And like I say, I haven't worked on a puzzle for many, many years, but this one, just not enjoyable. It's just not. So I feel like putzing around with it a little bit longer just to see if I can get some more together. I don't feel like recording it. Maybe I'll just call it a day for today and come back at it fresh in a few days. Maybe that's what I'll do. I guess I'll play with it a little bit longer. If you don't put the tape down perfectly, then the pieces don't go down perfectly. So that's a real pain in the butt. Oh my God. This puzzle is so frustrating in so many ways. I really want to get all this blue together. And I feel like I'm kind of on a roll. So I kind of want to do it. Yeah, I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue because I feel like I am on a roll. And so there's a possibility that I can get some more done here today. Okay, it is 3:56 p.m. and my phone just shut down. I don't know if that's because I ran out of memory or because I ran out of juice. So I'm going to charge it and I'll continue on after I charge it. Okay, it's now 7 o'clock and I am back at it after having taken a break to do a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so what am I going to choose next? All right, I think I want to work on her. So let's do her. Too dark to work on this, even with the overhead light. So I'm going to call it quits for today. I'm going to put all this away and we're going to come back to it tomorrow. I'm just going to set up all my puzzle pieces again, nice and straight, so that I feel a sense of accomplishment whenever I do this at the end of the day. So as I'm doing this, I am paying attention to the shapes and the, what I see and what should, what I think will go where. So this will help tomorrow. And it kind of gives me just a way to ease out of the day of puzzling. And, well, it wasn't a whole day. It was a few hours anyway. And just sort of get myself ready to do whatever the next thing I'm going to do today is. So that's my way of cooling down and just making sure that I'm properly set up for tomorrow. Yeah, these pieces are really beaten up. There's ones that are all bent. I saw one that was almost broken. It must have been folded in shipping. So yeah, it's not the greatest kit. Oh my goodness. Oh well. It's all right. I tried it. And I am enjoying putting it together. I mean, it's somewhat frustrating, and I don't like the fact I have to tape the pieces together. That is really annoying. I've never had to do that with a puzzle. Now, again, I haven't done that many puzzles in my life. So, me saying I've never done something when it comes to puzzling it's not saying much. But I don't think most people have to tape their puzzles together on the go. It's kind of like sealing a diamond painting on the go. It's not something you want to be doing. I like the idea that companies are now selling puzzles as well as paint by number and cross stitch and all that, in addition to diamond painting. But they should focus on quality, and I don't think they've got the quality quite right yet. Okay, so this baby is going away until tomorrow, and that's it for today's video, my friends.